All right, so we left off on June 18. So let's continue on to see what happened next. So June 18, customer B just returned their coffee mugs, right? And we just journalized that transaction, right? But also on the 18, we also end up selling 200 mugs for $10 each for cash. So we actually had some cash sales that very same day. So how do we record these cash sales?
Sales, sales tax,
And how did we get paid?
cash.
Mm-hmm. So here we sold 200 mugs. Okay. Right? All right, starting with the first one. If I sold 200 mugs at $10 each, what's my total sales?
$2,000.
2,000. What's my grand total amount of tax?
$165.
Okay, giving us a grand total cash to be 2,165. All right. And because we sold 200, we need to update our inventory accordingly. So in this case, we sold 200 mugs at only batch of inventory left. Okay. So how much?
3.755.
Okay. Times 200.
751.01.
Good. 751. You say
Oh,
01?
yeah, I don't know why I did that. I was rounding, but there was no need to.
It's okay. Well, I got 751.05.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Okay. So 751.05. So we need to update our inventory, right? We just got rid of, excuse me, 200. So 600 minus 200 gives me total 400, right? We need to adjust this too. So 25, 53, 15. 2253. Okay, minus 751.05. Excuse me. Should give you a remainder of 1502.10. Okay. So here is the number that we're looking for is this 751.05 because that's how much we sold. Excuse me. Okay. So let's see what happened next. Okay. June 20th, customer A decides to pay in full with cash. Okay. So we sold to customer A, and let's go ahead and take a look at that because customer A is paying for what they owe. So let's see when we sold to customer A. We sold to customer A, okay, right here, 250 mugs, $10 each to customer A on an account on June 10. Okay? And here we gave customer A 15 days to take an opportunity to take a discount. So in this case, they have to pay by the 25th. Now in this case, customer A is paying on the 20th. Did they make the discount or did they miss the discount?
They did make it.
They did make the discount, right? So therefore, we need to go ahead and further investigate how much of this discount we can give, okay? So in this case, it's only 10% discount, right? What account am I going to use for the discount?
Sales discount.
Sales discount, which is 405, okay? They paid with cash, right? And they are going to pay for what they owe, okay? So let's go ahead and journalize this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to be receiving cash because that's how they're going to pay me, right? Pay me with cash, okay? We identified there's a sales discount, right? And we also identified that, let's see, how much did we sell to customer A, okay? Customer A on accounts receivable, we sold to them a total of $2,500, okay, plus the tax of $206.25 to give us a grand total of $2706.25, right? So that's how much customer A owes me. But because they paid within the window of opportunity to take the discount, okay, how should we go about this?
So we're gonna do 20 2500
Uh-huh.
times 10%.
Okay, right, we only can discount the actual sales price. Okay, so $250. Now, we already calculated the sales tax. So therefore, because we're only actually selling 1,750 instead of 2,500, right? Or something. Oh, hold on. So we calculated the tax already, right? The tax was on the full price of selling $2,500, right? But because we have to subtract $250, right? That means we only actually truly sold 2,250, right? So therefore, we have to calculate how much tax we also have to refund, right?
Wait, isn't the tax the 206?
Mm-hmm. But that's on the whole price of 2,500.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have to do 2,500 times 0.8. No.
No, it's going to be based on what the discounted amount is.
Okay. So it would be 2,500 times
The
0.10, right?
No, you want to calculate the amount of tax you have to give back based on the discount.
How much is the discount? Do we
250.
calculate that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So how do we do that?
So we take the discount of 250.
No, I know how to. I'm saying, how did we get 250?
How,
What
how did how did we
calculations
get
did
to
you do?
250?
Yeah,
The total sales of 2,500
times 10%,
times 10%, correct?
which would be 0.10.
Mm-hmm.
So 2,500 times 2,500 times 0.10, that's 250. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 250 times 0.08.
Mm-hmm.
25 would be $20.63.
$20.63. That's how much money we have to give back. So let's go ahead and plug our numbers in. Okay. So we know this much information, okay? We know that we have to give a discount. We know that there's amount of tax that we have to charge back. And we also know that we're reducing the amount that she owes, right? So in this case, the total amount that she owes is the 27 06 25, right? That's the grand total amount that she owes me. But in this case, right, because she paid within the discount period, we have to give her a 10% discount, which we already recognized was $250, right? It's the 2,500 times the 10%. Right? And then we recognize that out of that, we need to discount also the amount of tax because we overcharged them with tax. So we have to adjust the amount to the correct amount, which gave us $20.63. So then in this case, how much should customer A actually pay me? If she owes me $2,706.25, but we have to minus the discount and minus the tax that we have to give back as well, how much is customer A actually going to pay me?
$24.35 with 62.
Good. 24.35.62. All right, and then here we're going to say customer A paid in full, received 10% discount. Okay? All right. That very same day, on the 20th here, we also sold an additional 250 mugs for $10 each for cash. Okay? So this is additional. That very same day, we end up selling 250 mugs for $10 each for cash. So,
So it would be sales. No, start with accounts receivable. Right?
no, we sold it for cash.
Oh,
This is our
okay.
cash
So it'd be
sales.
cash. Yeah, so it'd be cash, sales, and sales tax.
Okay, so there should be just enough for you to squeeze that in at the very bottom for the 20th, right? And of course, here you need to make a note saying that you sold because you're splitting the transaction. Sold, what was it? You sold 250 mugs. Okay. Okay, so here I sold 250 mugs for $10 each for cash.
So that's 2,500.
Okay, how much tax is going to be charged or collected?
206.25.
Okay, so therefore, in grand total, you received $2,706.25. Okay. All right, and now we also have to calculate what we sold. So in this case, go back to your inventory worksheet because we end up selling an additional 250 units, okay? And here, I only have one batch of inventory, right? It's still at $3,75526. So therefore, how much in grand total is my cost of goods sold if I sold 250 units at $3.75,526?
$938.82.
Good. Okay. 938.82. So then I need to go up here and update my inventory because I no longer have 400. I sold 250. So therefore I should have a remainder of 150. And then this is 1502.10 minus 938.82. Okay. Should give you a grand total of $593.28. Okay. So here's the magic number that we're looking for. 938.82 is going to be what we're going to pop into our journal. 938.82. Okay. And we sold 250 mugs. Okay. So then let's see. June 21st, you end up purchasing 750 mugs for $3.80 each with a freight charge of $80. Okay, on an account, Cuppies Co., and they gave you in another terms of another 5%, 15, net 30. So how are you going to journalize this? That you purchased 750 mugs at $3.80 each with a freight of 80 on an account. So this is where I could go ahead and just go straight to my inventory worksheet, right? I purchased 750 at 380. Okay, so it is June 21st. We purchased 750 items at $3.80 with a freight of 80. So what's my purchase price going to be?
$28.50.
Plus 80?
$29.30.
$29.30 will give me a cost per item to be
$3.91 or $3.96.66.
okay. So let's see. We're adding it to our inventory on hand for $3.90.66, which gives us a total of $2,930. Okay, which add up everything together. Now you have a total of 900 units available to sell at a total cost of $3,493.28. So let's go ahead and continue on forth, but let's go ahead and plug in these numbers here. That I purchased 750 units at a grand total of $2,930. So, how do I journalize the purchase of this inventory?
Mugs and accounts payable.
Good. We bought 750 mugs at a total of $3.80 each. They gave us a 5% discount if we pay within 15 days. If not, it's due in 30 for $2,930. Okay. So then let's see here. On the 24th of June, customer B decides to pay in full with cash. Okay, so let's take a look at customer B. When did we sell to customer B? We sold to customer B here. We sold 600 mugs, right? We sold 600 mugs on June 16, right, to customer B. However, customer B decided to return 100 of those. So we actually sold 500 units, right? Now, in this case, right, we will have to look into the accounts receivable section to give us a real total amount that customer B actually owes me. Now, in this case, we also gave customer B a 10% if he pays in 10 days. If not, he has to pay the whole thing in full in 30 days. So in this case, 10 days from now is the 26th, okay? So let's see. Did customer B pay on time?
Yes.
Yes. So we have to also give him the opportunity of that discount. Okay. So let's go into my journal to actually take a look. So it's going to be identical to this one, right? We're going to receive cash. There's a sales discount. And we have to give back some sales tax money, and we're reducing the amount that customer B owes me because that's what they're doing. They're paying for what they owe. Now let's determine first on what's the grand total amount that customer B actually owes me. Okay. So we sold to customer B right here. So accounts receivable, where we originally sold 600 units for a total of $6,495, right? But he ended up returning $100 back, or 100 mugs back to us, right? So we ended up giving a refund for a total of $1,082. So we already subtract everything out. So in this case, he still now owes me $5,412.50. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's think real hard, okay? If I sold, okay, originally 600 units but end up returning 100, how many items did I actually sell? We sold 500, right? Now, at what price did I sell my units at?
$10. So it
10.
should be 5,000.
Okay, good. So that means I need to figure out what that 10% discount is going to be off of $5,000.
500.
Now 500, right? $500 discount. That means I also need to give back a portion of the tax because I originally sold him $5,000, but because he's going to get a discount for $500, that means I only sold 4,500, right? I sold less. So therefore, I need to subtract out the tax because I overcharged him the sales tax. So I need to figure out how much money of tax I have to give back as well. So this is going to be based off of the $500.
41.25.
Okay. So how much money should I be actually receiving from customer B?
Mm. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4 Mm, $5,371.25.
Let's do that calculation again.
So it would be 5,412 with 15 minus 541.
Mm-hmm.
541, 25. I got 4,800. So, okay, yeah.
Good. All right. And then, of course, customer B paid in full, okay, and received a 10% discount. Good. Okay. So let's see what's next. Okay, so that was the 24th of June. Customer B paid in full with cash. 26th of June, okay, you're going to have a summer sale. All mugs are 50% off discount, okay, and you sold a grand total of 650 mugs for cash.
So before tax, it'll be 3,250.
Okay, hold on. Let me. We're going to sell it for cash. We have a sales discount. We have sales. And we have to charge sales tax. Good. Okay. So, what did you say? You said how much is what before tax?
The sales,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of sales would be 3,250.
32.50 because we've sold
We were
60.
selling them for 10, so we were selling for 5.
Okay, that's the discount. You have to do so when you're going to be doing this, you got to recognize how much it's going to originally cost you. So in this case, if I sold 650 units at $10 each, what's my grand total sales?
6,500.
Right? Now, because it's 50%, right? What's 50% of 6,500?
3,250.
32.50, right? So that's how much you're going to be discounting. Okay? So then how much sales tax are you actually going to be charging?
$268.13.
Okay, because you're doing it based on the discounted amount, which in this case it's 50%. So in this case, how much cash am I actually going to be receiving?
$3,518 with 13.
8,000?
3.
3,000. Okay. Good. 3,518 and 13 cents. Good. Okay. So that's taking your full amount minus the discount plus the tax, and you should get your 3,518 and 13 cents. Okay? So if I sold that for cash, that means I also need to calculate my cost of goods sold. And I sold 650 units. Okay, so let's go into my inventory worksheet. It is 6/26. We sold 650 units. Using the rules of LIFO, which batch of inventory am I going to sell from first?
The 750.
The $7.50 at $3.90 and 90.666666. So therefore, how much in grand total is my cost of goods sold here?
$2,539.34.
Let's see, should be 33333.
335 or something.
It should be 33333 because you have 6666666, so it should be 33333.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so good. There you go. Good. Well, you got around the same answer, so 33. Okay. So I need to subtract 650 from this amount right here, right? So that should leave me with 100 units left. Okay, which should give you a remainder of $390.67, which is correct. Okay. All right. So I need to go ahead and plug this number in 2539.33 is what I 2539.33 is my grand total that I sold. Okay. Good. So let's see what happened next. All right. On the 28th, okay, customer C wants to buy all 100 large 16-ounce mugs at $10 each from you. And you kindly offered him an additional 10% discount. And he paid with a Visa credit card. Okay? So in this case, right, we're looking at customer C decides to buy all of the inventory that we didn't want. So all 100 large coffee mugs, okay? And because he's getting rid of it off of our shelf, we kindly give him an additional discount on top of it of 10%, right? And he's paying with a Visa credit card. So how do I record a Visa credit card payment?
Accounts receivable?
Not our accounts receivable. That's when they owe me money. But if they use a credit card to pay, do they owe me any money?
No.
No.
So it would be checking.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a merchant's what do you call it? On the merchant side, when we accept credit cards, right? We have the little box that wires the money straight to our checking account. So in this case, it goes straight to my checking account. Okay, so 101. What else did I do? I sold to him, right?
Sales and sales discount and sales tax.
Correct, right? So it's going to look just like this one, except he paid with his credit card. So it's going to be checking on here. Okay, and it's the 28th. Okay, 28th of June. Wants to buy all 100 large coffee mugs, and we sold them originally at $10 each, but gave him a 10% discount. Okay. Okay. So let's calculate what we originally sold to him. We sold 100 mugs at $10 each.
1,000.
Okay. If he's getting a 10% discount, how much is that off?
100.
$100 off. Okay. So therefore, how much tax am I actually going to be charging? I have to charge it off the discounted amount, right? So 1,000 minus 100 gives you 900 times the tax will give you
74.25.
74.25. So how much money am I actually going to be receiving from customer C?
974.25.
Correct, 974.25. Okay. All right, you're going to take the original sales amount minus the discount, so you're left with 900 plus the sales tax of $74.25. So you'll get that amount. And then, of course, you could say right here, sold 100 large mugs to customer C. Okay, and then you could say customer C received 10% discount. And then you can also say paid with Visa credit card. Okay. So because we sold to customer C, we also need to update our inventory accordingly, right? Okay, so we sold 100 mugs. So let's go ahead and go into my inventory worksheet and pop it in here. So it's the 28th. We sold 100 mugs. Now, using the rules of LIFO, which batch of inventory we need to take out from?
The 100.
100 at $3.66, right? In this case, it's exactly 100. So we know it should be a total of $390.67, right? Because we're taking out the whole batch. Now, if that's the case, then I can just go ahead and zero it out. Okay, so I have 150 units left. Okay. So there you go. I sold $390.67. $390.67. Okay. All right. So, lastly, on June 30th, you decided to pay all 3 bills that you owe to Cuppies Co. all on one check number 201. And it says here that you should have a total of 150 units on hand, which we do. So let's first off gather up all the information that we know about all 3 bills, okay? So the first one that we bought was on June 30th. June 3rd, right? We purchased 1,000 units, okay? But June 5th, we end up returning 50 of those broken units for a full refund, okay? However, we also received terms of a 5% 15 net 30. So that means I have 15 days to be able to take a 5% discount opportunity. So in this case, did I make it or did I miss it? My discount.
And when did we pay?
We're paying at the very end of the month, June 30th.
No, we didn't.
We missed it. Okay, so all we had to do is figure out what I owe on this one. Okay. Then we also made another purchase here on June 12th, right? We purchased 500 units, okay? But we end up getting a discount for 25% off of 100 of those units. So in this case, we have a lower amount. But did I make the discount period here if I have 15 days to pay? No, I just barely missed it again because I would have had to pay on the 27th. I just missed it once again. So I need to figure out how much I owe here. And then I made another purchase of the inventory on the 21st of June, 750. It looks like I didn't have any returns. So because I bought it on the 21st, did I make the discount period here?
Yes.
Yes, you did, right? 15 days from the 21st would have been the 4th, or sorry, the 6th of July. And in this case, I already paid on June 30th, so I will need to be calculating a 5% discount on this last batch here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the motion. So we know this for, okay, so we're gonna have to go to the next page. It's June 30th, right? We know this for a fact. We're paying off what we owe, okay? So accounts payable, because I need to reduce what I owe, okay? I know for a fact that I'm gonna pay with a check, okay? And I also know for a fact that I should be getting a discount, right? Now, in this case, if it's a purchase discount, where are you actually going to be taking the amount out from?
Accounts payable.
Not accounts payable.
Cost of goods sold.
Not cost of goods sold, because we didn't sell that discount, did we?
Oh, the sales discount.
No, we didn't sell. We purchased.
Purchase allowance.
No, because we're not dealing with periodic inventory. So if what we've been doing so far, right? When we buy stuff, we put it into inventory, right? When we return stuff, we take it out from inventory. And when we sell stuff, we take it out from inventory.
So much.
It's good. Yeah, the discount's going to come out of inventory. Because why? Well, what did we do in the first place? When we recognized the third sale, right? We placed everything into inventory for the full price. Because it's discounted, therefore we need to take it out of mugs, because we didn't pay for the mugs full price. We paid them at a discounted price. Okay, so let's figure out how much we owe in the first place. Okay, so again, the first batch of inventory, right? We purchased, we owe $3,750, but we end up refunding $182.50 worth. Okay, our second batch of inventory, right? We purchased it, right? We racked up another $19 and $25. But we end up getting a discount. Oh, we didn't even record it. We end up getting the discount allowance for the 25%, which was 93 something, right? And then we also made a purchase of our inventory on the 21st, right? 21st. There we go. So we owe an additional $2,930. So let me go back and add that allowance. Right here, the allowance is right here. So I know we calculated in our inventory worksheet, so let's take a look. Inventory worksheet, we returned 0 because we got a discount, right, for $93.75. Okay. So that should give us, let's see, that should give us a grand total of, let's do this again. Wait. Should give us a grand total of $2,562.50. let's actually recalculate that again. So let's see. We got 3,750 minus 182.50. Okay. We have 1925 minus 93.75. Okay. Plus we purchased for $2,930. So in this case, you should get a grand total of, now I got 83. What? Let's calculate this again. So 3,750 minus 182.50 should give you 3,567.50. Okay. Plus 1925 minus 93.75 should give you 1831.25. Okay, plus the additional 3,000.
It should be the 2,000, right?
Plus additional 2,930. So what's your grand total here? So you got 3,567, okay, plus 2,000. Oops, not that one.
Minus.
No, that's the wrong one. So let's do it again. Okay, let's do it again. So we got to add 3,567.50 plus this 1831.25 plus this 2,000. This 2,930 should get a grand total of $8,328.75. Okay. Now we know for a fact that we should have got a discount, right? 5% off of what we had up here, right? For the 21st purchase. We purchased the inventory for $2,930, but don't forget this includes the freight, right? So in this case, we need to calculate what? $750 times $3.80. Because that's my original purchase price, right? Without the freight. Okay? So I got $2,850, right? Because I believe the freight was $80. So in this case, I can only take 5% discount off of this $2,850. So what's my discount for that? Right? I only receive 5% discount.
What was the amount?
2,850. $142.50. So how much money am I actually going to be paying?
$8,187. $6.25.
Good. And I'm going to say paid. So Cuppies Co. paid in full 3 purchases, right? And then 3 purchases made on June 3rd, June 12th, and then we also made one June 21st, and then received 5% discount on purchase on June 21st. Okay. And of course, you can also write here that you said that you paid with check number 201. Okay. So that is it. Now, last thing we have here is we need to also update our inventory for the adjustment of this $142.50 discount. So let's go ahead and plug our values in here. Now in this case, this was for the last batch of inventory. I've already sold the last batch of inventory. So what do I do with this discount? In this case, you're just going to apply the discount in there and you're going to just update whatever inventory batch you have available. So in this case, what I am going to do here is I'm going to recognize it's the 30th, right? No returns, and it's for the $3.80, right? And we're receiving the discount based on that. So in this case, negative $7.50 times $3.80 times the 5% will give me that $142.50. And what I'm going to do is here, because this belongs to the last batch of inventory, I just have to adjust it accordingly to the only a batch of inventory I have available, which is this 563, or this 150 at 563.28. 563.28 minus that 142.50. Okay. And I should get a grand total of $420.78. And my ending balance should still be at 150 units. I have to now adjust this because I have a discounted amount. Okay, so now it is $2.80. Oh no. Let me redo that. Because I end up changing a lot here. Okay. So what you have to do is you're going to have to figure that out on the next inventory worksheet. Okay. So you have 150 units at $420.78. Okay.
So what is the 750?
This 750?
Yeah, like how did we?
That was my purchase that I made for the 3rd batch of inventory.
Oh, that we got the discount on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You could have just actually taken this number here, the 2,000, this number right here, because that's the purchase right here. Just take the 5% discount off of that.
Okay.
All right. Any questions here?
No.
All right. So that it concludes the chapter 7 and 8 review, part 2. What do you